Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Whew. Late on a Tuesday with my brother from another mother, CM Stylez. What is up, dude?
Oh, not much, dude. Thanks for having me on. Can't wait to talk about this weekend's event. It's going to be spectacular, and it's going to be a great show going into October 2nd.
It's one of many things going on this weekend. NXT UK has got a thing going on in Cardiff. New Japan's got something going on. It's just the weekend's loaded. What's nice is this event is all by itself. There's nothing going on at the same time this programming is going on. Starcast is blowing up with stuff. Don't know if I'm going to watch any of that. But, yeah, the internet is a buzz right now. Eugene Evans is in the chat. Here we go. Yeah, you betcha.
What's going on, Eugene?
And as we get into talking about this weekend's AEW All Out event, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications. And chat along with us. Let us know who your picks are as we go through these. Or even if you're watching this after the effect. Let me know in the comments down below. All right. Now, I've got the card up on Cherry. What is up? You are ready for this weekend. Awesome. Let me bring the card up here. Now, this card is kind of all over the place as far as this list. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out. We'll talk about the pre-show first, and then we'll get into the main card. How's that sound?
Hey, that sounds great.
All right. All right, so on the pre-card, let's talk about the ladies first. We'll let the ladies go first on this one. Ronnie, what is up? Where's the StreamYard duck? Is it not on there?
It is MIA.
It is on the...
It's not there.
They offered me, we'll get into this in a second. They did offer me a special, and I know the part of the special, I have not taken advantage of it yet. But part of the special was all the bells and whistles that go along with StreamYard, and that's making everything identity-wise, putting your own logo on stuff instead of the StreamYard is what you pay for. They got banners and stuff. I have not decided if I'm going to take advantage. I got like less than a week to decide, and it's not really in my budget. Might talk to them, see if I can talk them down in price. A little. We'll see. But yeah, I guess that's funny. Yeah, no StreamYard. Usually it's up in the corner there somewhere, but that's all right. This is powered by StreamYard. I do want to say that because this format has been great, seeing as all the changes in YouTube right now. J-Bone got a special deal. Yeah, they did contact me. I just haven't talked back to them yet because they know I'm using it. They can tell. I'm on here a few times a week now. Okay. Let's jump into this card. Pre-show. We're going to be polite men. Let the ladies go first. First on this card. I believe it's going to kick off the show. Don't quote me on that. But we got the second casino battle royal to ever happen. This one is for all the ladies. It's to determine the challenger for the vacant AEW Women's World Championship. And that is to happen on one of the first dates of AEW programming on TNT this fall. I believe it's the 2nd or 3rd. Don't quote me on that though. It's not. It's one of the first 3, I think. Maybe. Oh no, you know what? I think it is the first show. Now that I'm thinking of it. Oh, excuse me. The AEW championship is supposed to be defended on the 2nd or 3rd date, I believe. It's the first time it's going to be defended once it's claimed this weekend. Any of the AEW divas hot? Well, that's a matter of opinion. I don't think it's my place to say. Ronnie, you cracked me up. Gotta go to the roster page and check it out. Let's talk about who's official so far. We got Brandy Rhodes. We got Allie, formerly of Impact Wrestling. Yaka Sakazaki. We got some Japanese women in here. Nyla Rose. Going to be kicking some ass. Britt Baker is cleared for this event. She will be joining the ladies. Teal Piper. The late, great Roddy Piper's daughter, making a debut on the professional wrestling scene. Jazz, former NWA Women's Champion. Man, Styles, this is loaded. Evilise, formerly of Lucha Underground. Big Swole and Sadie Gibbs. Not too familiar with those last 2 names. But 2 that are not going to be on here because they are later on the card. In the main card are Rio and Hikaru Shida. Those 2 ladies are going to be facing off later in the evening, and the winner of the Casino Battle Royal is going to be facing the winner of that match. So they got this they really got this planned out. I really don't know. I mean, I'm just excited for this because this is just going to be so awesome for the women, and it's really going to reveal some surprises. I don't know. No, Ronnie. This is a young lady. This doesn't date back 20-some years. I love Ronnie. He cracks me up. Man, I really don't know what else to say. I'm just excited about this. Do you have, just looking at who's on here, you kind of gotta assume it's gonna be one of these. Do you got any ideas as far as who else is gonna be on here? I got a few I'll list off, but I want to hear your thoughts, dude.
All right, from my participants that I'm looking at right now, I mean, you got Nyla Rose, you got Britt Baker, you got Allie, you got Brandy Rhodes, Teal Piper, Evilise, Jazz, Big Swole, Sadie Gibbs, and of course 12 other opponents to be announced.
Yeah,
and
there's supposed to be like 21. Sometimes they throw in I think last time they did this, they threw in an extra one.
The 22nd person, I'm going to call it right now, right down the middle, Orange Cassidy. Oh, wait. This is a women's battle royal.
This is for the ladies. This is for
the most lethal man in AEW today. He's going to accidentally step in between them ropes and eliminate somebody with them lethal kicks.
Oh, my goodness.
But no, in all seriousness, this is going to be a toss-up, but I'm going to have to go with Brandy Rhodes.
I think she certainly does have an advantage. She is the boss lady in a sense.
Yeah.
She is the
CEO?
Is that what it is?
I believe so.
No, not CEO. What does she call herself? Chief CBO. Chief Brandy.
Chief Brandy.
That's
yeah. Is Dashwood not in it? Dashwood is Impact.
She's signed with Impact Wrestling, but in this crazy world of professional wrestling, she certainly could be a face that is out there. If she was to be a part of this, she wouldn't win. I'll say that, but I don't think she's going to be a part of this. I think Brandy Rhodes being a part of this, announcing herself, I think she's going to bring in some muscle. Do not be surprised if we see some Awesome Kong stroll down there and become a part of this. Because they're supposed to come out at 5, 6 at a time, I believe is how they do this. They
did the last one.
They draw the cards, and whatever suit, is that what it is? I'm not a card player. Whatever suit is picked first, that comes out. Trish Stratus, Ronnie.
Man, I am detecting the troll level as being high tonight.
No, he's got a good sense of humor. I
love it.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
He's all right. Baron, what is up? The old Baron, Mr. Ring Rambler 420 is joining. Good to see you here. He got the notification. He did. And at the last big event, Aja Kong came out and faced her. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of, it's 420 somewhere. Don't be surprised if we see a face-off and these two go fisticuffs on each other during this event. So they may not get their own individual event. That's not to say that, their own match. A lot of people were predicting that they were going to get their own match at All Out. I don't see it happening, but we still got the rest of the week to go. But we're going with what we know for now. But yeah, predictions aside of what we don't know, looking at the names here, I would go with, oh, dude, it's so hard. You went with Brandy. I'm going to go with Nyla Rose. And she's been my pick for the last few events too. But I'm like, well, damn it, she's got to win sometime, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm picking Nyla Rose. She's a beast. I think she's going to make it happen.
I mean, I've seen her work, and she is a beast of a wrestler. And I don't care what anyone else has to say about her. She is a rising star from the independent scene. And to see her finally surface in AEW, that's big for her. And
this year's just been tremendous for her, yeah.
And I do wish her nothing but the best of luck. Go out there, kick some ass. But the way I see it right now, it's the Brandy Rhodes show.
Yeah, and that's hard to argue. That is certainly hard to argue. But I'm going to go this way. Because whatever, I'm just going to keep picking her until she wins something. All right, let's see. What else we got on the pre-show? We got a tag match. Now, let me quick run to... the All Elite Wrestling site, just to make sure I got all my steps in a row here.
That is a good question, Ronnie. That is a
Can
very good question.
AEW get more viewers than NXT on Wednesday nights? Yeah, man, that is tough. That is a real tough one. I'm sure NXT is going to go gangbusters the first couple weeks, and then they're going to do something big for their third week. Their third week is when AEW debuts. So that night is going to be huge. Hard to say, man. It's going to be week by week. I'm team AEW, but I also want to watch. I want to get my money's worth for NXT. I'll probably watch the night after on the network, because otherwise,
I'm
Why
gonna
do
be
I have
changing
the
channels. That's all I gotta say.
That's old school. Got two VCRs set up. That was the way they did it, right?
Pretty much.
Two TVs, two VCRs, two cable boxes or whatever. I don't know. Oh shit, that goes back. All right. Okay, so this is just a tag match. There's no stip on this one. But this, I mean, there's a few of these. This event is very tag heavy. This is, and I'm not complaining. This is going to be a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 tag matches at this event. It's almost half the card, dude. That's crazy.
They're pulling out of stops. This is what their final pay-per-view before they go live on the air.
So they're going gangbusters on this. And this brand is going to be tag heavy. Not New Japan tag heavy, like you get a bunch of, 5-on-5s and 6-on-6 and 10s-on-10s. No. Just good old-fashioned tag team wrestling, tear the house down, So Ronnie said, you got to pull out your old VCR. Good luck. Yeah, dust them off, man. Let me know how that goes. Oh shit! All right, so the second match on the card for the buy-in, you can watch the buy-in for free. It's gonna be a hell of a buy-in. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw something else on there too. I know Sammy Guevara was getting ready, so wouldn't be surprised if they throw something in there for him too somewhere. We'll see. We got a tag match after the ladies. We got the Private Party versus Angelico and Jack Evans. No stip here. There's stipulations tied to the other tag matches of the event. But this one, oh my goodness. This one, you better grab a drink for this one. This one's going to be absolutely gangbusters, batshit nuts. I'm just excited for these two. Like, it's really hard for me to pick a winner here because these two are they're not evenly matched as far as skill, because Angelico and Jack have been tagging for years. For Private Party, couple of young, not the, pardon the term, but young bucks. Mike M says Private Party all the way. Interesting. What do you think, dude?
We'll have to go with Mike M and go with the Private Party as well. You said this match isn't going to be evenly balanced, but it's going to be pretty much gangbuster style. And if
action-wise, it's going to be evenly balanced. But if you just look at like years of experience, that's hard to argue, Because man, the Private Party, I've seen some of their stuff. They're like another Young Bucks style wrestling team, really. Tag team. They're crazy. So fun to watch, man. Their finisher, insane. Absolutely insane. But you know what? Just to counter you for shits and giggles, I think I'm gonna pick Jack Evans and Angelico.
Hey man, I like when the odds are against me.
Oh, they're gonna be all night. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure we'll agree on a few of these. But yeah, it's just gonna be a fun match, man. All right, now let's jump into the main card here. We're gonna work our way from the bottoms up here to make sure we're not missing nothing. The last match that was just added, courtesy of being the Elite Show. Starting off all out here, we got Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt versus SCU.
Hell yeah.
If you have not watched this week's Being the Elite, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of goofy shit going on, man. We got John Morrison, who was back from Colombia after his stem cell stuff going on. So very, very happy that he's looking healthy and doing all the parkour shit again. Looking like he's 100%. He's had a match recently. I believe it was at Bar Wrestling. Also very interesting. I talked about this on the Total Nonstop Impact podcast. He was on Being the Elite with Taya, current Impact Wrestling Knockouts champ. Some people think I'm overthinking this, but still interesting. You know? They were walking Marco's stunt. And Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy were walking Johnny and Taya's dog. Ronnie said, John Morrison is an AEW? We'll have to wait and see, buddy. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. I would not be surprised because let me tell you, man, if he's back to 100%, Johnny Elite says Mike. Oh, your thoughts on this? This is going to be another crazy ass tag match. What do you think, dude?
You know, I'm a big fan of Daniels and Kazarian, and of course Scorpio Sky. But if you're going to book this match in a 6-man tag, you're going to want to put the younger team over, and that's where you're going to have Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt take everything, to victory. That's how I would do it, especially at a pay-per-view like this, all out. All 6 men are going to go all out. And in the end, I think it's going to be Christopher Daniels taking the pin from Jungle Boy. Don't ask me why. I'm just losing my mind over this match. And of course, for those who don't know Jungle Boy, he is the son of the late Luke Perry.
Yeah.
And I think this right here would elevate his career a little bit more if he was the one to take the victory. And the only reason I say Daniels is that Daniels has no problem putting anybody over. He has no problem doing that whatsoever. I mean, Kazarian can do it. Scorpio Sky can do it. But I think it would have to be Daniels that has to take the fall in this 6-man tag. I don't know a whole lot about Marco Stunt. I've been watching his, some of his material on YouTube.
He's had a roller coaster year, man. Holy shnikes.
But from what I've seen, he looks pretty impressive. Luchasaurus, don't know what to say about this guy.
He's a beast.
He is. I mean, after watching him in the what was that? Double or Nothing. He's one guy you don't want to fuck with, and he'll be the enforcer throughout this entire match.
Oh yeah, this one's going to be all over the place. Ronnie says Jungle Boy all the way. You know what? I think I got to agree with you on this one. I think I'm going to go team Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, Stunt. Because I can write. But yeah, Marco Stunt has just had an absolute batshit crazy year, man. Last year was pretty much his debut to like just a ridiculous amount of eyes on him at All In. I think the week before, close to a week before, he was on a GCW show, and rumors about him swirled after that. He got put on All In, blew people's minds, and was just going crazy 100 miles an hour from there. broke his leg, was out for 6 months, if not more. And not too long after he was cleared, showed up at the last AEW event, or one of the last ones. I believe it was Fighter Fest. He showed up, shocked a bunch of people, came out with Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, and pretty much cemented his, hey, guess what? He's a part of this now. And then soon after that, they made it official. So yeah, these guys have just been turning heads. I've been a fan of Luchasaurus since Lucha Underground. Died on that show in glorious fashion. Lost his head because of Taya chopped it off. It's crazy. Yeah, and the SCU guys are a ton of fun, but I got to go with the young guys here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better way to do it.
Yeah. Mike M says LAX just might show up. They might, dude. They might. Body thinks Jack Swagger might make an appearance. Yeah, there's a lot of names out there. A lot of question marks. It's crazy ass time. Racist fan rocks. What is up? I thought Johnny inserted his name here, chopped his head off. I could be wrong on that. I'd have to go back and look at the footage. I thought Taya was the one with the sword. Maybe she had the baseball bat. I forget. It's a little rusty. It's been a while. But if you want to go watch old Lucha Underground stuff, it recently the entire library got put on Tubi. Tubi. So look up Tubi. I believe it's Tubi.com or Tubi.tv, whatever it's called. Tubi. Something. And look up Lucha Underground. The whole library is on there. So you want to go reminisce on some awesome wrestling stuff from that show, go to Tubi. Don't go now. Go later. All right. Next, we got another ladies match, singles for this one. This is one I briefly mentioned. We got Rio versus Hikaru Shida. Now, the winner of this one is going to fight the winner of the Casino Battle Royal for the ladies. I'm pretty sure we've seen success on both their parts over the last few events. I can't remember who faced who. That's real fuzzy. But I know these ladies have really stood out. I know Hikaru is on the roster for AEW. Rio, I believe, is on like a 5 or 6 event contract. So I don't think she's going to be around much more after this year. I could be wrong on that. That could change. But I think that's what I heard. So honestly, for me, I'm going to go with Hikaru Shida. Just thinking about contract status and stuff like that. But what do you think, dude?
I'm going to have to go against you and go at Rio. I don't know why. I just tables are going to turn on you. Yeah, you're talking about the whole contract thing, the whole status. This is AEW. They're going to throw out all the stops, and if anything, Rio's just going to pick up a victory.
Could be, man. Could be. Like I said, I wouldn't be upset either way. Both these ladies are phenomenal. So fun to watch. All the ladies they brought in from Japan on this have just gone all gangbusters on whoever they faced. It's been so much fun. From the veterans like Aja Kong to the young girls like this. It's crazy. You think we'll see more signees at this event. We're going to see a lot of surprises, a lot of debuts. I don't know if they'll say anything specific. Like, I don't think anybody's going to come out and say, hey, I just signed. But we're going to see a lot more women, especially from the Casino Battle Royal, come out. And I'm sure, because we don't, like I said, like Cody said a couple weeks ago, we know 40% of the roster right now. We're going to see a lot more names. So I'm really excited. I don't think we're going to see all of them at All Out, because that would just be insane. See like 60 more people. But over the course of the next couple of months, we're going to get a lot of names thrown at us. Some good, some bad, some you might know, some you might not. But it's all going to round out this already tremendous roster. So, all right, that's it for the ladies, as far as I know. Whew, look at all the thumbs down. Look at all the people hating on us. Oh, my goodness. Let's get some thumbs up. Smash that like button, folks. All right, what is next here? Let's talk some hardcore action here. I don't think there's any stipulation in this other than this one is going to be a very crazy three-way between Joey Janela, Jimmy Havoc, Darby Allin. This one's been, I think they've been teasing this one for a while. War Dog's in the chat. What is up? He says we're going to see 20 over the next months, I think. Yeah, probably. Sponsored by Cracker Barrel. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Havoc on social media today has been funny, saying he's going to bust someone over the head with the Cracker Barrel. Or said something like that. Man, this is going to be just violence personified. Your thoughts on this, man? Darby Allin, Jimmy Havoc, Joey Janela, three-way.
Darby is a nut. I would not want to step in the ring with this guy. He likes to throw his body around way too much.
He'll cough and drop your ass.
Joey Janela, he's a nut as well. I respect the shit out of him. Jimmy Havoc, he's not one guy to mess with. He'll staple gun your ass if he has to. But if I had to pick any of the three in this Cracker Barrel clash, it's going to have to be Joey Janela. Why, I just don't know. But he has a reputation to pick up after not picking that fight with Enzo a few months ago. Oh, that confrontation at the Blink-182 concert. I think it's his time to shine right now.
There's your run-in for this match.
Dude, if Enzo shows up at AEW, I will stop watching it. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, come on.
Okay, maybe I won't. But
that dude is gonna put butts in seats. Guarantee it.
Dude, I just watched his match just the other day, and he changed his moveset. He changed his style. And I gotta say, it was quite impressive. And
Didn't he have a match against Joey or something?
It was Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh, that's what it was? Is that on YouTube?
I don't know if it's on YouTube right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Shit, dude, I need to find that because I am very curious.
But Pillman Jr. put over Enzo. I don't know why. I was kind of hoping it'd be the other way around. But
it's because it's Enzo's return to professional wrestling. That was his big comeback.
Yeah, I wouldn't have selected someone as high caliber as Brian Pillman Jr., though. I would have picked someone else. I don't know who, but Brian Pillman Jr., I mean, come on. He's the son of a future. Or is he a Hall of Famer yet?
No.
He needs to be.
Yeah, many people will say that, but because of
How?
controversy,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that should be, but yeah, that's a tough one. You know.
But remember what Bischoff said: controversy creates cash, and that's exactly what Brian Pillman was bringing in.
Oh yeah, man, the loose cannon. Oh, tremendous up and comer. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I agree with that all the way.
But
Um,
Joey Janela is my pick.
I'm gonna go with. I think Darby Allin really shined at the last one versus Cody. So I'm gonna go with someone who's made his presence known, but hasn't really been featured much yet. I don't think. I'm gonna say Jimmy Havoc. There's one busy guy doing stuff between MLW and AEW. Not sure how long that's going to be. War Dog says Darby needs to win or Jimmy. Well, you're picking 2 out of the 3 there. What are you doing? That's
Yeah,
okay.
man, it's only one or the other, bro.
You might as well throw Janelle in there too. Oh, racist fan rock says coffin drop out of the barrel. Book it. Hell yeah. I would love to see that. Just make sure you turn it sideways first. All right, let's see. Next, we've got tag team action again. Whole lot of tag team action going on here. Now, the winner of this one gets a first round bye in the AEW tag team tournament. And that tournament is going to be decided within the first few dates also of AEW television, I believe. We've got the Dark Order. They've really made their presence known against the best friends. Let me tell you about my best. Oh my God, I'm not going to sing. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Man, you sound a little hoarse there, man. You might want to drink some more water.
I don't have my singing voice like I did back in the day. Woo! It's like angels crashing down to hell. So yeah, best friends versus the Dark Order. What do you think, dude?
Dude, after watching the Dark Order, show up at Double or Nothing, I believe that's when it was. Or was it the no?
Both of them.
Was
I
it
think they
Double or
showed up
Nothing?
at both of these events.
Yeah,
Or no, they
they're in the Fighter Fest or whatever it was. Was it Fight for All or I can't remember the name now.
they surprised the first one, and then I think they were part of the second one. I think.
Yeah. As soon as they started showing their faces, I was like, you know what, this is the imminent threat to AEW, and they surrounded the ring, pretty much intimidating the best friends. And then after a while, they disappeared, and it was like best friends are like, "What do we do next?" So it kind of leaves things in question of who's going to win this match. But if I had to choose, I think it's going to be the Dark Order.
Yeah, you know what? I think I got to agree with you on this one.
I mean, you could be best friends all you want, but if you're not as cold and brutal as Dark Order is, Evil and Stu, they're just going to steamroll over Chuck and Trent. And there's nothing that they can do all about it.
I just wrote down Dark Odor. Oh, God. It's past my bedtime. All right. So we agree on that one. Still going to be a hell of a tag match. Yeah, and that's one thing is so many fans might have been seeing the best friends tag in New Japan and Ring of Honor and stuff before coming here. But they might not have seen a lot of Dark Order. But they got that whole brood with them. And yeah, do yourself a favor. If you don't know a lot about any of these guys, go look them up on YouTube. I guarantee you'll find some stuff on them.
Yes, you will.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we agree on that one. Now, this one. Oof. Got a lot of beef here. Singles match. Cody versus Sean Spears, accompanied by Tully Blanchard. With the started off with the chair shot around the world. I think we got to go with. Well, I'll say this first. Cody is supposed to bring out one person to come with him, as allowed by Sean Spears and Tully Blanchard. Because they don't trust Cody. So I'm assuming MJF is going to come out with Cody. Excuse me. And I don't trust, the way Cody talks about MJF is just ridiculous. It's so funny because we all know MJF is a son of a bitch. It's one of the best heels in the game, honestly.
I never seen anyone like him before. Like, he's a mixture of Alberto Del Rio, The Miz, and God knows who else there is to be a heel.
Oh, he's good beyond his years. It's crazy stupid how good he is beyond his years. I think I've always compared him to like the next coming of the Miz, and I mean that as a big compliment.
But more rude.
Oh, he is.
Like, I love his attitude. It's just, this is what AEW needed, was a guy like him.
Oh, totally. Without a doubt.
Everything he says would not fly in a WWE zone. I can tell you that right now. But it'd be interesting to see him say it.
No, he's been pretty uncensored. And they let him. At the pressers and everything.
Yeah, and I love it. I mean, they bleep it on TV if needed, but I mean, AEW is not a kid's show. This is tailored to us adults.
It is. I mean, a fair amount of it is uncensored on social media, but I think the show will be toned back on TNT. I'm sure they'll let a few things slip to be a little more edgy, similar to like Impact Wrestling. But to draw the adult fans, the fans that maybe haven't been around wrestling in several years, they want to be more edgy. I think Sean Spears is really going to get him here, and I think MJF is going to have something to do with it. But that aside, like as in MJF is going to turn on Cody, I can see this coming a miles away. It's been building up for months because it's just been ridiculous how those two have been so
close.
Oh God, they're like best friends. Part, two. It's like.
So basically, what you're saying is that Cody's going to job to Sean Spears, and on top of that, MJF is going to join Sean Spears and Tully Blanchard,
and make a little
faction,
little stable. Yeah, I hate that term job. People use it like way too much because, if someone's like been losing for like a half a year straight, like I won't name any names, then I call it jobbing. Like I like this, and both these guys are decent, so I don't want to call it. If Cody loses this one, I'm not going to call it jobbing. But I hear what you're saying.
So he's going to bite the pin.
Yeah, I think he's going to take the L on this one.
That's better.
I mean, winning's winning's, losing's losing. We haven't even hit television yet, and I don't think anyone is going to lose that consistently. And if they are, it's going to be telling a story. So, hey, we got some new viewers in here. What's up? Don't forget to smash that like button while you're at it. Welcome to the party. Talking some AEW. So, yeah, Sean Spears takes this one. What's your pick, dude?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with you on this one. As much as I want to see Cody win this match, get his revenge from that chair shot heard around the world, if MJF is involved, he's going to cost Cody the match, and Sean Spears is going to walk out victorious. So Sean Spears. Perfect 10.
All right. Few matches left here. We out here for time. All right. We'll try to hit about an hour. It's a great number. All right. Next, we've got for All Out, Escalera de la Muerte. Ladder match of death is my Spanish is a little rusty, but I believe that's what that means. This is for the AAA World Tag Team Championship, held by the Lucha Brothers, defending against the Young Bucks. Oh man, this is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough one to watch. This is just going to get. We're going to hear a lot of "Please don't die" chants, I think.
Yeah.
They're going to bust out the little ladders for a little bit of comedy. They're going to bust out the 20-footers for the insane moments. We're going to, And this one's been going back and forth for several months. Gone into Mexico, come out of Mexico. Started at, started before Double or Nothing.
Yeah. At the conference in Las Vegas when they did the whole announcement to AEW going live.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Or where was it? Was that in Florida? Or was that in Vegas? That was in Vegas.
That was in Vegas because the Young Bucks got the upper hand and they gave them power drivers onto the podium. Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. They had a couple face-offs in the Indies leading up to that. One in Chicago at AAW and a few all over the place. Mike says the not-so-young Bucks. Soon to be old Bucks. Yeah, they're creeping up on 30, aren't they? I think they are. Oh, speaking of Gettysburg Battle says Generation Me. Oh man. I believe Impact Wrestling just put up a classic match between Team 3D and Generation Me. And that's a match I've never seen before that I've always wanted to see that I could never find. So that's on my to watch list or watch later list, whatever you call it on YouTube.
The watch later. Yeah.
Watch later. Yeah. War Dog makes a bold statement here. LAX will cost the match. I have no doubt that they might show up at this, but I don't want to make that kind of prediction. I'm just going to let that float out there. Your thoughts on this, dude?
Yeah, this is a toss-up to me because I'm a huge fan of the Lucha Brothers. I love watching Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix go out there and tear it up. And then, of course, there's the Young Bucks, or as they're saying now, the old Bucks. They're not so young anymore. I think it's time to start giving them the Bucks instead of the Young Bucks. But with this being the ladder match of death, I think this is going to be in Pentagon Ray Phoenix favor. But the question is, how is this going to help Ray Phoenix after that little injury scare over the last few days?
I'd like to assume he's going to rest this week because Taya was talking to him the next day, said nothing's broken. That's been verified or whatever you want to call it, confirmed, I guess. But I'm sure he's going to have further testing just to make sure that they are good. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see some kind of interference in this one, but I'm not going to bank this match on that. I think we're just going to see the Lucha Brothers retain, and we could see the inclusion of, possibly a new team on the roster. Formerly LAX. Lots going on. We're going to see a lot more tag teams showing up. And I've talked about this before, and people don't like it when I say this, but I'll be honest. Honestly, NXT needs LAX more than AEW does. Because there's already a lot of great tag teams on the AEW roster. Like I said, we're going to get some more. But trust me, I would much rather see the former LAX Santana, oh my God, Santana and Ortiz join AEW. I would much rather see that. Don't get me wrong. Don't twist it. I'd much rather see that. Old gangsters. EY, what did they call them in CZW? EY, I just watched the video. EYFBO? Entertaining your fucking balls off?
Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Put that on a t-shirt. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's already on a t-shirt somewhere. All right. Two matches left here. Come on, people. Let's get some likes on there. Smash that like button.
Hit that sub button.
And hit that sub button if you're not subbed already. Hell yeah. Our logos, will LAX go to AEW? Yeah, I think they will. Conan is wrestling soon. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I need to catch up on MLW on here. Next week, we'll focus more on MLW, and we'll do a few catch-up videos for them, too. It's good stuff. I just, I've been busy. A lot of other things going on, so I'm prioritizing certain things on here. All right. Now, this match, a lot of people were looking forward to, but it has changed within the last few days. We originally were supposed to see Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley. And that one, folks, was going to absolutely tear the house down. But with Moxley injured now, got a big old MRSA infection on his elbow. He's going to be down for a while. He's going to have some antibiotics. He's going to be messed up. He's got to take it easy for a bit. Because infections like that are nothing to play with. You really got to heal your body up.
Yeah.
So they called up someone from across the Atlantic in the UK. A former Neville. The bastard himself. Pac. I know my accent's way off there. I apologize, War Dog. Didn't mean to offend you if I did. Pac is Jon Moxley's event, as recently reported by everyone. Pac versus Kenny Omega, and I said this as well. I'll repeat it. I think we're gonna get certainly a different kind of match out of Pac versus Omega, but in some ways, I think we're gonna have a better match. This is going to be Pac's first match in AEW, his first official one. He showed up at the press conference, or one of the first, like the big launch. He faced off against oh gosh, Hangman. Yeah, they went nose to nose. Pac showed up full gear. I think that started the full gear challenge or whatever. Oh, this is tough, man. This is really tough. I mean, I want to assume that Pac is going to win in his debut, but they didn't want him losing because he was champ for a while in Dragon Gate. But now he's free to lose wherever. So does that mean that Kenny's going to win? This is so tough, dude. What do you think, man?
This is another toss-up, dude. I'm huge on Pac. Prior to that, when he was known as Neville, the Mighty Mouse of the WWE. That's how everyone named him. And the dude's fast. He's agile. He's got the physique, and he is a beast. He knows how to carry his weight. He knows how to use his strength. He knows how to do everything. And then you got Kenny Omega. This guy has a huge profile behind him. From ROH to New Japan and now AEW. And this guy is going to go places. And if anything, this is a nail biter, man.
Yeah, man. This is one of the harder ones on the card to call.
This is the match that I want to see end in a no contest where both guys get put over. Because
they both just pass out and they both get stretchered out, right?
Because for some reason, I got this feeling this match was supposed to go to Moxley. I really do. But at the same time, now that Pac's in his place, I think it's going to go to Pac. But I want Kenny Omega to come out strong because this is, it's not his first rodeo, but you know what? Screw it. We're going with Pac. Omega won at Double or Nothing, if I recall.
He faced Jericho.
Oh, that's right. He lost.
I thought Jericho won that one. No, wait. Oh, my God. It's really fuzzy.
No, because Kenny Omega was teamed with the Young Bucks.
Oh, it was Kenny.
Kenny and the Young Bucks against, I forget who they faced.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I forget, man.
I
somebody in the chat. Mike says Jericho beat Omega. Okay, yeah. Oh, it was the next one that Kenny was with the Young Bucks, and that one was also at AAA.
Oh, that's right. All right, so we're going to give it to Pac anyway. I mean, Omega can afford to lose as many matches as possible. It's not going to kill his credibility.
Well, in that sense, you could say that about either guys. Let's get some opinions on here. Let's see.
Yeah, let's hear what the chat has to say.
Gettysburg says Moxley should have been an Impact. That's my opinion. He may be smoking weed, not on. Okay.
Well,
Mike M says Omega wins in a 30-minute instant classic. Ooh, 30 minutes. Yeah, you know what? You probably are right about the time there. War Dog says, I think Pac will be taken out, but Hangman, I think we will get Kenny versus Johnny, but Johnny will say, see you soon. Then CM Punk comes. Oh, my God, you got my head spinning with all these names. All right. Will Johnny Impact go to AEW? I think he will. I have absolutely no doubt about that one. Jerry says, I go with Pac for the win. Gettysburg says, if CM Punk came to AEW, they would use his real name, I think. I'm going to disagree with you, but that's not a huge issue. That's interesting, though. So you think they would call him?
I don't know if I want to come to the ring known as Phil Brooks.
What is Phil Brooks doing in the
AEW.
elite zone?
Yeah, that just wouldn't work well with me at all. Yeah.
That doesn't flow off the tongue.
No, it doesn't.
Speaking of tongue, Jericho. Okay, we said that. Have a good stream. We'll rewatch later. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, Gettysburg. Have a great night. Smash that like button on your way out if you haven't already. Yeah, man, this is tough. I'm just gonna, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna say Omega.
Ooh. Well, I mean, it can go either way.
Oh, yeah.
Happy with the results of either guy winning, but yeah, for some reason, this would be Pac's first AEW event because they had a falling out in the last show where he was supposed to face Hangman, and then, of course, Hangman ended up in the Battle Royal, which gave him the opportunity to face Chris Jericho for the
that was at the first one, that Double or Nothing. They was supposed to, and then there's controversy because he was Dragon Gate champ, and Dragon Gate didn't want him losing or something
because they make him look weak. Yeah, who's Dragon Gate again?
Oh yeah. Oh, they got some great wrestlers over there. I've seen some of their stuff.
I mean,
some of those guys really
are the best, but still, it's losing with a Dragon Gate champion. It would not hurt that promotion one bit. It happened outside of the promotion. It didn't happen inside.
It wouldn't make a big deal over here, but Pac is, what's the word I'm looking for? Loyal.
Yeah,
and I think that has a
dragon snake.
Dragon snake. Wait, what? Oh, you're goofy. But yeah, I think he's loyal to where, and that's one of the places he really cut his teeth in. Starting out was in Japan, in Dragon Gate over there. So I get it. You want to be loyal to one of the companies that really got you off the ground, and abide by what they want. He's still a part of AEW. He may not be a part of TV on a regular basis. We don't know. But nonetheless, he's still elite. He's here. So that's, and, Kenny's going to be going over to DDT. He's going over to Japan right after this. Or not after this. Soon after TV starts, actually. November, I think it's November something. So, yeah, I mean, people are going to come and go. They're going to have a ton of people on this roster. It's going to be a lot of fun. But this one certainly is going to be one of the matches of the night that Meltzer, has to clean himself up after, I think, probably.
Yeah, someone buy that man a towel.
So get him the special AEW towel.
It's going to be a 10-star event, baby.
So I was going to go 7. Wow, you went 10. Well, this match itself is probably going to be 10 stars. But probably first ever Meltzer 10-star match.
Nah, it's not going to be 10 stars because it's not in the Tokyo Dome.
Ooh. It's in Chi-Town. At the Sears Center. At least 5 stars. All right. Last but certainly not least, the headliner for the AEW championship. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah,
for the AEW champion. I was like, wait, there's no champion yet.
The vacant championship. How about that? Is that better?
Vacant. He's champion everywhere.
Now storming the ring, we have an invasion from Vacant himself. Could you see AEW run Tokyo Dome in time? Ooh.
No.
maybe a few years down the road, if the relationship changes between New Japan and AEW, between 5 to 10 years, I'll say that. That's an interesting question, though. I have no doubt that they want to go international, but I'm sure the Tokyo Dome is probably partial to New Japan, but I don't know if anyone over in Japan is as big as them. And there's been many historical concerts over there. But as far as anyone else wrestling wise, I don't think anyone else has ever filled the Tokyo Dome. Maybe they do it to piss off. Yeah. Too far. Interesting question, but too far or too early to say anything like that. Really hard to say. Sorry. So we got Hangman Page versus Chris Jericho for the inaugural AEW Championship match. Man, this one isn't as cut and dried as it seems. Now I'm taking all outside factors out of this. This one certainly has plenty of room for, oh my God, it's CM Punk, or oh my God, it's someone to come in here and, screw things up for someone or something or whatever. And that's for the entire evening for that matter. But all outside interferences or show ups or surprises aside, these two one-on-one, I'm going to say Chris Jericho takes this one. And that's not knocking Hangman Page. I've been very impressed with Hangman Page over the course of the last couple of years. I think his match with Joey Janela opened up a lot of eyes. If people weren't watching him in Ring of Honor, their match was a classic with a very funny ending. Hashtag rest in penis. Thanks to Joey Ryan.
Oh man, All In was great. I enjoyed that.
The best was my 12-year-old son at the time chanting rest in penis. I was like, oh my God.
Proud Papa moment right there.
I wouldn't say proud Papa moment, just
like don't ever say it again.
Yeah, like we're here. That's okay. Just don't go home to your mother, chanting rest in penis throughout the kitchen. I'll never see my son ever again. That'll be a court battle I'll lose. And why? Because of wrestling. Because of blow up penises. No, but anyways, it is interesting if you paid attention to one of the last promos. Hangman Page did say, I will do anything to win this match. So I think we're going to see a different Page in this match against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's very cocky. He assumes he's going to win. So I think, Page could obviously bring in an outside factor to help him win this. But not assuming what he's going to do, just the one-on-one, I'm going to say Chris Jericho wins this one. What are your thoughts about this match?
Yeah, I have to agree with you right there. As much as I like to see Hangman win this match, this is going to be an all Jericho event. If this was me starting my own company and I wanted a champion, it would have to start out as a heel. That way you have a chase for all the top guys who want to go in there and compete against Chris Jericho or whoever would win, under the title of, mega heel, as I would call it. Jericho is just a perfect candidate to carry this title Although a lot of people are going to disagree with that because they say, oh, well, Jericho's this old flabby guy now, and he's not the same Jericho that we knew 15, 20 years ago. It doesn't matter about that anymore. This guy's going to go out there, he's going to kick someone's ass, and he's going to take your damn strap to go with it. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I mean, the guy's character, his charisma is just oozing right now. And he said it himself that he is all elite. He's going to carry this company into the future. And that's exactly what he's going to do. And he's going to do it by wearing that damn title that they introduced at Double or Nothing. And I got to say, that is one badass title. And I can't wait to see Jericho win it with or without outside interference, because that could become a factor in this match. But I'd rather see the first championship match to go, as planned, without anybody coming in or out of the ring, costing someone else the match. We saw enough outside interference within the last several shows. So this right here is something that I would like to see happen. I would like to see Jericho, win this strap, win this title, and move forward with the company.
Couple comments here. War Dog thinks Hangman Page is going to be the first AEW champion in history. Jerry disagrees. He thinks it's going to be Chris Jericho. Why? Because Fozzy has a new single called
Nowhere
to Run. I have not heard that yet. Have you heard the new Fozzy single?
No, I have not. But after this show, I'm going to have to take a listen to it.
Yeah, I heard it was going to debut on some Sirius XM radio show that Fozzy was hosting, or Chris Jericho was hosting.
Yeah, Jericho hosts a show on Octane XM.
Is that it? Okay.
It's Octane for those who have Sirius XM radio.
Ooh, he's a busy guy. He's got his own radio show. He's got his own band. He's got his own podcast.
Yeah.
Possible soon to be AEW champ.
Possibly. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Oh, Styles going all Heyman on this one. Interesting. And now, last but certainly not least, to ask the question of all questions. Matches aside, this card is stacked. I don't think we need any surprises, but we're going to get surprises. We're going to get some that we know. Like I said, some that maybe we don't know. And I think the pay-per-view earlier in the day is going to be very telling. And I'm talking about CM Punk's. People are going to get tired of me talking about this. This may be the last time we talk about CM Punk for a long time, depending on what happens this weekend. But the guy has his own pay-per-view special that you can purchase everywhere this weekend before All Out. Mike M says CM Punk holds that belt as the show leaves the air. Oh.
Nice prediction.
Oh, bold statement from Mike there. Oof. Orlo says WWE Clash of Champions sucks. I have no clue who the card is. I don't even care.
I haven't watched much WWE again lately, but I need to soon because my podcast is going to be coming back. It was supposed to be coming back this week, but there was a lot of stuff going on. Had some friends over, and
kids are going back to school. There's it's all right.
So everything
life. It's all right. It's all good.
It's coming to full circle now. And starting next week, I'm going to try to put the Strong Kayfabe over on my other show, Stylez Gaming, on Twitch TV.
There you go.
So, because I don't see my show lasting very long on YouTube anymore.
Well, YouTube's a funny place. You stay consistent, you can see it grow. You've been gone for a bit, but you've been building up your Twitch universe over there.
Yes,
So yeah. So there you go. Go check out Stylez Gaming over on Twitch. And keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in seeing Destroying Kayfabe come back. He'll be posting it on his social media too. Keep an eye out for that. And Mike says AG Lee won't be far behind. Oh, love to see some AG Lee come back to the women's wrestling period. War Dog says Johnny Elite needs to be the first AEW USA champion if he signs. Could be another belt in the making. I'm sure they're going to have some secondary belts.
I have a feeling they're going to put a TV title on there. Not a US title, because we already have one. We have one in the world of wrestling entertainment.
And we've got one in the NWA too. It's called the North American Championship. But yeah, there's a few out there, yeah.
But yeah, I see a TV title making a return if they do pull the trigger on making multiple titles. That means you're going to have to make more divisions, and you're going to have to separate, the lightweights from the heavyweights.
Yeah, and they're going to have a big enough roster to do that. Hell, they'll be their tag team roster is going to be superior to almost everything out there. It's going to be ridiculous. That's my prediction. Orlo says there's going to be a hardcore championship. We shall see.
No. I've seen the hardcore championship enough. WCW, look at that.
Well, okay. I thought you were going to talk about that goofy little 24/7 piece of crap that's floating around the WWE universe. We're talking about a legit hardcore championship.
I think that's the only thing keeping WWE afloat right now is that damn title.
Oh, man. I couldn't stand it from day one. Poor Foley tripsing out that garbage in front of everyone.
And he's the one that had to take the heat because of it.
Yeah.
It was his fault.
Jeez Louise, poor bastard. So I say, pay-per-view aside, what we see in the afternoon, I say Punk shows up. To what extent and what he's going to do, I don't know. But I say Punk does show up at AEW in some faction. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. I don't care. But like I said, I think this is like the last hurrah. If there is a chance that he shows up, this is it.
Yeah, if he doesn't, it just shows that he is done with the company.
Or just done with wrestling. But I think the pay-per-view is also going to be very telling. We're going to find out sooner than later who's going to be the other part of that all-telling interview that the world is going to watch. I tell you what, if people aren't watching AEW because it may not be their cup of tea, they are going to watch that CM Punk pay-per-view. They'll cuss up and down and say, "Oh, I ain't watching that shit." Bullshit. They're going to secretly be tuning in. Don't tell me they're not going to, because they are. The world is going to watch this because it's his first wrestling event that he's been a part of, other than the little MKE run-in that happened earlier this summer. So, what do you think? You think he is or no?
I want to say 50-50. There's a 50.
No, dude, you got to give me an answer, man.
Yeah, he'll show up.
I don't care what you say, yes or no. Give me a yes or no.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a really high prediction that he will show up in some form.
Okay. Either way, you're not going to upset me. I just want to know what you think.
I just don't want to be disappointed by his appearance or disappearance, as everyone thinks. He's been showing up in the indies a whole lot lately. So if he's showing up in the indies, he's showing somewhat of a passion towards friends. If you're friends with guys in the business and you say you'll go all out for them, all out.
He's got some kind of. Did he actually use those words, or is that something that you just made up?
That's something I just made up.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that was. Ooh.
So I won't be surprised if he does go all out one night only.
Okay. So that's a yes from Mr. CM Stylez. And that's going to do it for this AEW All Out predictions happening this Saturday, starting at 6 Central, 7 Eastern time, I believe. Pre-show earlier than that, possibly. I'm not sure. So, and as we exit, just laughing at my notification. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Any final words, Mr. CM Stylez, before we exit?
Watch All Out, and you will not regret it.
Yeah, I gotta agree. It's gonna. I wish I was there because it's going to be the 1 year anniversary of me taking my son down to All In Chicago. So I wish I could be there with him to watch this, watch History in the Making, the last pay-per-view before their TV in the fall. It's going to be a very telling evening. A lot of action, a lot of fun. JR and I believe Golden Boy and Excalibur are going to be calling the action. I don't think Tony Schiavone is going to be there.
No, you won't see him until it goes on TV.
Yeah, we're probably going to see him in a few months because he's got a lot on his plate. He's got basketball, he's got football, he's got MLW.
Right out his contracts.
Yeah, well, Kurt Bauer said that his status has not changed. So I think he's going to be able to juggle both. Think about it. He's going to be doing MLW once a month because that one show a month, they chop up into 4 or 5 episodes, depending on how the month flows out.
Yeah.
So he's going to be on their TV on a consistent basis, but only going to have to do approximately one show every 3 to 4 weeks, or 4 to 5 weeks, depending on their schedule, and then do a weekly thing for All Elite Wrestling on Wednesday nights. He's going to be very busy, and I'm sure they're going to rotate people depending on his schedule. That's why they've got Marvez. That's why they got Golden Boy. That's why they got JR and Excalibur. So you got a pretty complete team there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, maybe they'll throw Mike Tenay in there.
Ooh. How old is Mike Tenay?
He's a dinosaur now.
He's getting up there in age.
He's in his 70s, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah, he was, because he was in his mid 60s when he was doing TNA.
I didn't think he was that old. Let me quick look. Is that? Not sure if that's. Oh, that is him. He's 64.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Born in 1955, 64. So, yeah, I mean, he is getting up there in age. He's knocking on Social Security's door.
Well, you might as well keep on knocking it fast.
I'd love to see
my TV.
I would love to see him come back to wrestling in some faction. I did enjoy him on Classic TNA, but don't be surprised if we see him go into Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame this year or next year. Would not mind seeing that. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for tuning in. somewhere towards the end of the week, the debut of Smash This Podcast audio version, J-Bone's Jacked Up Jukebox, will be launched on Anchor. And can't wait. Still working out what we're going to throw on there as far as content for the first one. There's a lot of stuff I'm seeing that I want to throw it all on there, but I'm got to pick and choose. It's not going to be a super long episode because I got a lot of stuff I still got to do this week, but I still want to get it out there because I promised I would, and I'm sticking to it, damn it, because I'm not going to let my ADD win this time, because sometimes you get all excited about shit, and then it's like, back burner. Nope, we're doing it. The logo is made. We are doing it. So, thank you, Stylez, for joining me.
Always
Slick,
a pleasure, brother.
Slick as always with your shades. And I'll have my son this weekend. Not sure how late the show is going to go. We might go live afterwards, but if not, we'll do it Sunday night and talk about all the crazy shit that happened at AEW's All Out. Thanks for joining, folks. We'll see you soon.
Peace out.